All right, so I've pretty much finished the floor pan inside the car. So that is patched, and I'm gonna seal that up very soon and be done with it. And right now, today, I'm working on the engine bay. There's this bit here, I'll show you. It's just rusted through. See, that's the place originally where the battery was mounted. So there's a shelf originally comes off of here, and that's what holds the battery. And over the years, the battery has leaked or just water collected or whatever, but it rotted out this piece here, which is actually a structural beam that connects the front of the car and where the engine mounts to. You can see it's matched on the other side, but the other side is nice and clean and sturdy, not rotten, and I blame the battery for that. But to fix it, I'm going to reinforce it. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm cutting metal nice and snug on each face of this beam, and then I'm gonna weld it in as reinforcement. And that's what the engine mount is gonna be attached to. And it will strengthen this bit that's rotten. So now we're all prepped and ready to start welding. I've got the pieces cut out, and I'll just start getting them into place. I finished the patch in the engine bay. Look at that beauty. Honestly, it came out better than I thought it would. So pretty excited about it, but that was a lot of work. And I am ready to clean up and head home. But it's pretty, and I'm psyched. Today, I'm gonna try and fix the ridge around the windshield, and it's got a rust hole that's pretty bad, and I've been worrying about this the whole time because I think it's the most delicate thing, because obviously it's gotta be flush, it's gotta be smooth, it's gotta hold the windshield securely. I've been working up to this moment, and I'm a bit nervous, but I think I have a strategy for how to do it pretty well. I'm gonna cut a single flat piece to follow this contour right along here, just to create a nice smooth ridge right there, which is what the rubber for the windshield actually attaches to. And then this piece, I'm probably gonna patch with a thin piece here. And then some of this, because I don't think I can get this contour just right, some of it's gonna have to be Bondo and sanded just to make it hopefully watertight, because the thing is, like, this is what holds the actual glass in place with the rubber. This part is just the sort of seal around it. So it doesn't need to be perfect, it doesn't need to be all metal, it doesn't need to be as strong. This bit has to be strong though. There's another hole on this side, but on this side, the ridge is pretty much intact, and it's just this bit. So I'm feeling like it's possible I don't really need to patch this. I could just Bondo it and it will work. I'm hoping. All right, so I cut this little piece here, and it's gonna go right in like this. It's gonna slide into a little slot that I cut, and it's gonna run right along there. That's gonna reinforce that whole edge there. Well, that worked pretty well. So now I've got this top edge pretty well done. It's gonna take a little bit of sanding and smoothing, but smoothing, is that a word? And I think I need the Dremel to get into the really tight corner here to grind it down. But I've got that at home, I'll bring it in next time. But I've cut this little piece to make the rest of the rim. Fits pretty nicely. And now I'm going to weld that into place and try and then hammer it to give it a little bit of this curve. I'm pretty psyched about how that fits in. Then I'll be ready to weld that in. So a major part of fixing up this window is finished. I just need to get the Dremel and bring it back just to do some fine detail polishing and get this edge real nice and smooth. And then it's just gonna be a matter of putting in some Bondo or some filler and making it all watertight, and then it'll be ready for the window to go back in. So that's a big deal. I've been like worried about that for months because I didn't really know how I was gonna manage to fix that. But I think this is gonna work, so I'm psyched. All right, another day all wrapped up and ready to head back home. Little bits of progress, little tiny bits every single week. See you next time.